session, I want to highlight the kind of human resource development or human resource management work a line manager does in the form of a few pointers as well as a few questions. I think at the end of it, I like to pose a question that if so much is done by the line manager, why do we need HR managers? Let us now start with recruitment. In recruitment, who supplies the so-called job descriptions or competency requirements? It is the line manager. Who gives all the other specifications that are required? Line manager. Who sits in the interview and takes the final call? Line manager. Who identifies what kind of skills and other kind of things are required? It's the line manager. So if you look at the amount of work that needs to be done, it is really the line manager. Then comes the induction. Where does the line manager come into picture when you look at induction part of it? The line manager inducts the person into the role. He passes on KRAs or KPAs, explains the job, introduces the person all around to the department, talks of the departmental functions, and socializes the person with the peer group and so on. So if you look at, I think the line manager plays a very important role. All right, then we come to performance appraisal or performance management systems. In performance management systems, who sets the KRAs? It is the boss or the line manager. Who sets targets and KPIs? It's the boss, line manager. Who decides weightages? The line manager. At the end of it, who does performance analysis? The line manager. And who discusses and coaches and guides the person? It is the line manager. So in performance management, it is actually the line manager who is active. All right, then we talk of identifying training and developmental needs. Who identifies the gaps and who supplies information? And who says what kind of skill gaps need to be filled for the juniors? It's again the line manager. So once the person comes back from training, who makes sure that whether training inputs can be applied or not, action plans are developed, department gets the benefit, and who finally supplies the information about whether the training has been useful or not? It is the line manager. All right. So much is done. Then we come to some of the new techniques and mechanisms nowadays we talk of. We talk of competency mapping. Who does the competency mapping? It is always said competency mapping is a joint effort of the person who is doing the job and the person who is supervising and the person who probably is being supervised, what we call as role set members. These are the people who supply information and finally get the approval of the supervisor. So all these are line managers. So competency mapping starts and ends with the line manager. 360-degree feedback. Who seeks 360-degree feedback? It is the line manager. Who assesses the person? It is the line manager and his colleagues and seniors and customers. And who identifies the customers? It is the line manager. So 360-degree feedback is line manager. And then if you conduct employee engagement surveys, who supplies items for the employee engagement surveys? It is the line manager. And who identifies and answers all the kind of questions that are put in the employee engagement, employee commitment surveys? It is the line manager. So you can see that any survey that you use, any organizational diagnosis you have done, or any 360-degree feedback you do, or finally, I think when you come to career planning and coaching, that is also done by the line manager. So it looks that the line managers are doing a whole lot of things if you look at HR. So who is the real HR manager? Is this the HRD manager who is designated as human resource development or human resource department manager? Or is it the line manager who actually manages people? The answer to this is it is the line manager. So it looks that line managers have more important role to play in human resource management than the HR managers themselves. And why do we need HR managers? The answer for this question is available in the next session. Thank you.